you want to do over the next couple of days. Stay inside, stay warm, and do some
Bake
bacon.
some cookies.
We're going to do a little hibernating the next couple of days, especially if you're south of the Quad Cities. Not so much here in the metro. I think we're going to be in better shape. But yeah, if you get down to Galesburg and those areas, they're going to be buried in a new round of snow coming in. Could get a little tricky here by this time tomorrow morning. So we'll track the timing of that here for you. Starting right now, traffic camera network, no problems. Very warm start to the day. Temperatures already in the 40s for us. Can't complain much about that, and we're actually going to stay with the 40s all the way through lunchtime. Now, I would normally suggest, maybe a little bite to eat outside, but this again is going to be a problem because the winds are going to be gusty this afternoon. So it is going to feel a little chillier, but still, you take full advantage of the 40s when you can get them, especially in the beginning of February. More clouds working in, but notice no snow or rain falling from these up through at least the 2 o'clock hour. The reason for that is the front that's sitting off to the west that's going to bring us this rain and snow mix later today, well, it's going to be delayed a little bit because this area of low pressure is going to ride along that front to the north and east here. And once it gets here, that's when we'll start to see some of that rain and eventually some snow start to fall. Winter weather advisory just south and east of the Quad Cities. That begins at 9 o'clock this evening. That's where you're going to see some reduced visibility, several slick spots on the roads too, but further south, Galesburg, Knox County, you've got a winter storm warning, same time frame, 9 o'clock this evening until 6 o'clock Thursday evening. That's where travel is really going to become difficult and likely where we're going to see the majority of the school delays, if not cancellations, as we go into tomorrow because they're expecting several inches of snow. So here's 3 o'clock, just as you get ready to pick the kids up from school. Yeah, there are going to be a couple of rain, snow showers, not nearly as widespread as what we're showing here because there is some dry air to overcome. We'll get temperatures into the mid-40s this afternoon. Then as the cold air works in with that cold front, you see the snow taking shape, and there's the heavy snow right there where that winter storm warning is. A lighter snow to the north and east, and barely any snow up here towards the Galena territory. Notice temperatures tonight too going much colder into the teens, and then tomorrow that snow will continue, especially south and east of the Quad Cities through the afternoon and even into the first part of Thursday morning, a new round coming up. That's why the heaviest accumulations will be just to our south. So let me go back here and show you the impacts because where you've got the yellow and the orange, that's where travel is going to get a little tricky here as we go through the next 36, 48 hours. So minor impacts from Princeton to Geneseo to Aledo. Notice limited impacts, Quad Cities points to the north. Bigger impacts in terms of significant travel disruptions for Galesburg, Monmouth, and Burlington because those areas will see 6 or more inches of snow. I also want to show you the raw model output because there is going to be a significant drop off in snowfall accumulations the further north and east you go of the Quad Cities. I'm going to highlight that here in this gold circle, if you will. That's where there's going to be a lot of question in terms of how much snow is actually going to fall. It's going to be a sharp cutoff, so Sterling may get 2-3 inches while Clinton may only get 1 inch and DeWitt may pick up absolutely nothing. So we're right on the edge of that. It's going to be a nail biter down to the last minute. It's also interesting too, if you look at the snow statistics, the average amount of snow for each day in the month of February here for the Quad Cities, notice the highest amounts concentrated in the first half of the month. What a coincidence. We've got this storm system coming in right at that time. It works out that way statistically speaking. 44 for us for a high this afternoon. We'll drop down to the 20s tomorrow as the snow continues to fall. You got a couple of nights where we're going to have some single-digit temperatures, but nothing during the day that's going to be too extreme, and even going to start to melt away some of the snow as we go into next week. But you want to stick with us, get the News 8 app. That'll give you all the latest road conditions, the interactive radar, and of course the Beast will be out and about the next couple of days, giving you those live road conditions.
And don't forget about Sticky. He's out there
Sticky's
too.
out
We'll
there
check
too.
in with him over the next
In
48
the elements.
hours.
He is on the front lines.
He is on the front lines. A warrior.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Andrew.